Hello, Mary McNutt here with the Health, Wealth, and Happiness Clinic. And one of the things that I do to allow my body to even up at a healthy weight is to mix some really good stuff in the blender each day. Thought I would start making a few little short clips that show kind of different aspects of my life, for the health aspects, the wealth aspects, the happiness aspects. And this is more, they all overlap, of course. Everything's balancing with each other. The health aspect is to make sure that I get vitamins and supplements in that my body needs. I get to turn 59 years old here in 10 days or so, so I want to keep my bones strong and my muscles and everything lubricated and my joints, and keep my neurocardiology strong and my brain thinking well and firing off neurotransmitters healthy. In other videos I mentioned, I'm a PhD candidate in health science, and I study the epigenetics, the things to prevent disease or chronic illness or ailments, or to reverse them. And my husband had cancer, leukemia, this same year, 2021, and within somewhere between 0 and 30 days from the first diagnosis until the 30-day bone marrow biopsy, the cancer was completely untraceable by the bone marrow 30 days later. So we reversed his cancer through energy healing, through some of the radical chemotherapy that they had there. Or there are some covariates, so we can't say for sure what it was, but I had been studying stress management and health precautions. We stopped drinking alcohol because we decided our bodies needed everything we could give them earlier in 2020. So we do drink black coffee and stuff like that, but I mostly enjoy the produce of our gardens. We have a huge organic garden. My husband owns a landscaping corporation, and he has fruit trees here also. And we have such an abundance of fruit trees, and only 3 of us live here, so we store up a bunch in our 3 or 4 different freezers so that we can use it throughout the year. And I'm still eating 2020's abundance of produce. I'm not a fan of boiling stuff up and preserving it in a jar because I have an alarm clock going off on my video. I just think after I boil a bunch of stuff that I might lose a lot of the vitamins, so I prefer, if I can't eat it raw, like I have a banana here with some of my grapes in my blender. If I can't eat it raw, then my second favorite is eating it frozen, straight out of the garden. Wash it, of course, real quick and throw it in some kind of storage that you can put in the freezer. We put ours in big giant gallon Ziploc bags because they fit better in the freezer on all these different shapes. You don't have to try and make your Tupperware container straight full, and you can't freeze glass, or can you? Let me know. I'm going to turn this noise on for a second. Tell you really quickly, this isn't an advertisement for any company. This is just a reminder of how you can get all your vitamins if you're like me and don't want to swallow pills. I have a bunch of glucosamine. I have bone marrow strengthening stuff, Bone Up. I really like Bone Up. This isn't a sponsorship of any vitamin. I like Bone Up. I've had broken wrists and broken shoulder, and I never want broken bones again. I was not only stressing and losing my balance, because of stress makes your equilibrium off and your head not in clarity. I also, stress keeps the hormones going that are fight or flight hormones, your stress hormones, the cortisol and adrenaline and all of that eats away like a toxin on your bones. So you try not to have chronic stress by managing your breathing from your heart, thinking happy thoughts, like think about a fluffy kitty, change your emotions in your body. So I open my capsules of my vitamins because I just am not a pill swallowing kind of person. So I put my Bone Up and my iron, I put in, one of the companies I love has a plant-based protein mix. This is a chocolate flavor, but I make sure the ingredients, most important of all, like get away from soy if you can, get away from any preservatives, and even check a lot of health food stores. I've gone along their shelves and tried to find, I have bone broth that's super clean, pure, it's nothing, no flavors, no additives, no preservatives. Same with some collagen peptides. I have some coconut-based MCT oil, squirt of that, scoops of those, whatever they say their serving per day is. And then I also have a bottle of Ionic Supreme. It is by the company Isogenics. A girlfriend of mine sells this product, so again, I'm not sponsoring any particular company. This just happens to be what works out in my world. But indeed, I have proteins, I have bone strengthening, I have young skin and hair and nails strengthening with the collagen peptides and so much more on the inside. The MCT oil gives you energy. I personally am a vegetarian, and my husband and son eat meat. I'm all for everybody following whatever your body craves, whatever your body needs, but you eat it in moderation, because the more you love your body, the more it'll love you back and keep you healthy. So I put some plain yogurt in here, and smiling keeps you healthy too. I talk a lot and get in my serious brain, and smiling is contagious all the way through your body and outside to everyone around you. I also put a combination of 4 scoops of seeds, the entire seed, not the husk, not the shell, not the whatever, I guess that's the same, not the insides, not powder, not ground, because oftentimes when you're buying a product that's a seed base, I have hemp, soy, and chia seeds here. No, not soy, what am I saying? Flax seed, chia seed, hemp seed. That's what I have. And I throw in 4 scoops of that to my blender. I throw in some water. I don't use any dairy product besides yogurt, plain yogurt. I make sure that's not got any junk in it. Though, I do love a sweet little fruit yogurt once in a while, for sure. And some frozen grapes from our garden that are seedless. I just plucked them off the stem, rinsed them, threw them in the bag. They come out really easy. A shot glass full of the Ionic Supreme, and that's an anti-stress vitamin also. So I don't have my readers on, but it's full of thiamine, I think, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, and zinc. I really like it. So find some stuff that's got when you do your research, just make sure you think about all the stuff that you lose when you're stressful, because all through the day you might have like a little bug flying around in your window, in your garden window. My garden window out here. Our beautiful property. I love living here on Anderson Island, by the way, Puget Sound. We're just here for 22 years so far and loving it. Me and my husband and my one and only miracle boy, and we also have my stepson, Michael. Anyway, one more second of spinning on. Super easy. I am not a person who likes to cook or shop. My husband, thank goodness, loves to cook, and he does it really well. He's a super great cook. And he also wants to make sure he gets the right ingredients, so he loves to shop for the stuff he wants to cook. How cool is that? And I don't mind at all cleaning up. It's an instant reward, and it lasts a lot longer than dinner. Like when you clean the kitchen afterward, you get to see it still, hopefully, at least till dessert or breakfast or something. Anyway, so when my husband's gone, like he is today, to the doctors to do some preventative chemo treatments so he never gets leukemia again, I support him following his journey, even though he was cancer free within 0 to 30 days, somewhere in there. He's taken the just in case journey from his, recommended from his awesome brother who is a medical doctor, and his team here in the Seattle area, which is a great place to be if you're going to get health interventions from Western medicine doctors related to any kind of cancer. We're grateful. We're grateful. We're grateful. We're grateful to Seattle Cancer Care Alliance, where we have an apartment to stay in town, and we're grateful to the team at UW and Seattle Cancer Care. Donate to them. This is completely unscripted. I'm just making myself a blender of food that will fill me up for hours until my hubby comes home tonight. And when he stays in overnight, I just make another picture of this because it's filled with all kinds of goodness and I don't have to cook. Okay, that's all I got for now. I don't know how long this is, but Health, Wealth, and Happiness Clinic. You can find me at easyreinvention.com. We're working on the website still for drmarylove.com. I'm finishing out my studies with my PhD, and then I will officially be Dr. Mary. And it's at I want to teach love and above. Love your food, love your cells enough to be healthy, be active, love the outdoors, love the chance to walk, because my husband's going to be checked into the hospital in 2 days. He can't walk while he's in the hospital. Be grateful when you can. And we give thanks for his cancer-free body. Again and again. Amen.